Good morning, class. Today we will be doing Unit 11, Prepositions, and the grammar that we will focus on is also prepositions. The lesson index for today goes as follows. For the review, we will be doing may not, questions and answers. The presentation or lesson will be on prepositions. The objectives of the lesson: students will review may not, questions and answers. Students will be able to read and spell new prepositions and vocabulary. Students will be able to use prepositions correctly to describe the place of an object or a person. The classwork will be workbook, page 32 and page 33. Okay, time to review may not, questions and answers. I will ask you a question. You please answer it. If a question starts with may, what must the answer have? The answer may or may not. If the answer starts with yes, what must follow? The answer may. If the answer starts with no, what must follow? The answer may not. What are you asking for when you start with may? When you start a question with may, what are you asking for? You are asking for permission. Now please answer these questions. May I walk in the road? And the correct answer is no, you may not. Next question. May I eat during lunch? And the answer is yes, you may. Good. Prepositions. What is a preposition? Prepositions tell us where something is. Over here, the bird is above the trees and the cat is below the trees. Above and below are prepositions. The words above and below are prepositions. They tell you where the cat is and they tell you where the bird is. Here, the apple is between the boxes. Between is a preposition. The word between tells you where the apple is. Prepositions tell us where something is. Some vocabulary from the textbook, page 32 and page 33. Number 1, Bus stop. This is where people wait for the bus and where people get off the bus. Bus stop, where the bus stops. Number 2, overhead bridge. This is a bridge for people walking to cross the road. So instead of having to cross on the road where it's dangerous, you can just walk over the road. Overhead bridge. Number 3, pedestrian crossing. A special place for people to cross the road. A pedestrian is a person who is walking. Pedestrian crossings normally are white stripes on the road. Number 4, traffic light. A set of lights that are used to control the cars and motorcycles on the road. When the lights are red, the cars must stop. When they are green, the cars may go. Number 5, above. This is the preposition for when something is over another thing. Above. Number 6, below. The preposition for when something is under another thing. Below. Number 7, opposite. The preposition for when something is facing another thing facing it. So imagine your friend and you were looking at each other, talking to each other's faces. You guys would be standing opposite each other. Number 8, between. The preposition for when something is in the middle of two other things. Between. And the last one, in front of. The preposition for when something is ahead of another thing. So think about in class. Unless you sit right at the front, there's always going to be someone in front of you. Okay, so the prepositions that we'll be doing today. I'm going to put a picture up and then I would like you to guess the preposition. First picture. Who knows what the preposition here is? The preposition is above. The apple is above the box. Next picture. The preposition below. The apple is below the table. Next picture. The preposition opposite. The people are opposite each other. Next picture. Between. The apple is between the two boxes. And the last picture. The preposition in front of. The apple is in front of the box. Remember, prepositions tell us where something is. So, remember the vocabulary from earlier? We will be doing them again, but this time with pictures so that you can see what we are talking about. First picture. What was the name of the place where people wait for the bus and where people get off the bus? The answer, bus stop. Next picture. What is the name of the thing that people use to safely walk over the road? It is called an overhead bridge. What is the name of the lights that control cars and motorcycles? Answer: traffic light. And then, what is the place where you can safely cross the road? What is it called? It is called a pedestrian crossing. Good job. Please open your textbooks on page 32 and 33. Repeat after I read. It is time to go home. This is what Ben and Jill see on their way home. Bus stop, overhead bridge, traffic light, pedestrian crossing. The bird is flying above the tree. The tree is below the bird. Ben is standing opposite Jill. The car is between the bus and the van. The bus is in front of the car. If you don't know any of the words on the page, go back to the vocabulary slides. I want you to look carefully at the pictures and make sure you know what the prepositions are talking about. So if there was one of the sentences you didn't know what it was talking about, look at the picture until you find out. Very well done today, guys. Thank you. Please, 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 please make sure that you submit a picture of your classwork to the stream on Google Classroom. Thank you.